Hello, Leo. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing really, really well. Leo, let's see what your energy is like right now so you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you. If not, disregard the message. And it applies to all those who have their sun, rising, moon, or Venus in the sign of Leo. Leo, you can combine your readings for your different signs to have a much more personalized horoscope. If you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok accounts and on Instagram, where I will be uploading new content for all of you. And if you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will be sending you all the information you need. So let's channel a message for the sign of Leo for this moment. Leo, this begins with the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Star. Leo, I feel like a message is about to arrive, an important message, some clarification, especially with a romantic tone, right? It could be shaping your future. It's the message you've been waiting for from that person, right? The communication, the WhatsApp message, the email, the conversation, the date. This is like having met someone, having gone on a date, for this person to get back in touch with you. Or for them to declare their love to you, to open their heart to you. Or that message that makes you think there's a future here. There's something here that's starting to be born. There's a joint project here. It's like when you start, it's that message that renews hope, that gives you encouragement to keep moving forward, to keep growing with that person. It's like it also keeps that hope alive. It's not just a fantasy, but something possible. So I feel like they might be at a certain point as a couple in terms of their relationship. Very, very beautiful. I also feel that if this isn't about a message that you receive, it could have to do with having had your time for reflection. Yes, of thinking to yourself and having reached a conclusion. Maybe about things you've experienced with a person you've been getting to know for a while. And to come to that conclusion, to that goal, to say, yes, I really feel very much in love with this person. I have no doubts. Why? That's where the information comes in. The information that comes through and clarifies something. It clarifies your destiny. That clarifies a goal. To say, I want to be with that person. There is real love here. There is shared love. There is love. This is mutual. There is a clear horizon that is forming. And I feel that as you come to that conclusion, things are going to speed up even more, aren't they? So, whatever is happening in your heart these days, I feel like there's an expansion too, something really big on an emotional level. It's really shaping your destiny. It's really shaping where you need to go, where to aim. It's really shaping your future. Okay? So I feel like when it comes to love, hope comes back. The excitement does too. To start building a new path, a new future from here on out, especially in your love life, right? Let's see what else we have. It's time to express how you feel, right, Leo? To express it openly to the other person. What you feel for that person. Subscribe. Let me see what else we have here. General energy. and turn on notifications. You have the sun over here. We have the devil. We have the Nine of Cups. And over here we have the Two of Pentacles. All right. How many strong emotions? How many intense emotions? I feel like you're handling, Leo, two situations at the same time as well. And this has a lot to do with the way you feel and the way you express your love and emotions to others. And I feel that the challenge here is to find that balance. Why? Because here there's something that I feel moves you a lot on an emotional level. Like, wow, I'm really in love. I really feel like I want to be with this person. I feel like this is the person of my dreams, the person I've wished for my whole life. Like a cherished dream, a deep longing that has come true and now you're starting to feel it. Maybe it's about regulation. That's why I'm saying you're holding two situations at the same time. That search for balance is about excess, emotional excess or intensity. Maybe the challenge is there. Also finding boundaries. I want a healthy relationship. I want a relationship where we can enjoy it intensely with compassion, where we can express ourselves freely, where we can share, we can be friends, and we can also communicate. But trying to find that middle ground, right? When it comes to, it's like saying not crossing that line, that fine line, about the line between a healthy relationship and, maybe a more toxic one, right? Where there's already attachment, where the bond is only based on passion, or I'm just letting myself be carried away by passion. So that's why we have to be regulating this energy, right? It's like, I don't repress myself, I don't hold back, but I also find my own limits, right? Because I love this person, because I want to take care of this person, because I want to enjoy being with this person. So what I feel is that these days, emotionally and sentimentally, something really big is coming. A feeling or an extremely big and intense emotion that you are going to start expressing. This is like expressing something you've been keeping inside for a long time, or something you might have been deprived of as well. Now, the opportunity has come, and of course, you want to express it a lot, right? Everything you've been keeping inside. So that's the challenge, right? How have you expressed yourself? In the past, when you've gone through a similar situation with someone you've met, Leo, if you've expressed your intensity all at once, right? What has happened afterwards? It could be that now they start to take other measures, right? That's why I see steps being taken to regulate intensity and, above all, emotional expression, right? I feel that with this connection, there's a strong desire to have a bond, right? Healthy, to have balance, to have equilibrium, to go step by step, little by little, even though what you really feel is very deep and much more than you thought. Let's see. Dear Leo, overall energy and what's available. Let's go with 3 more cards. You have the Page of Pentacles here, we have the Ten of Swords here, and we have the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Well, Leo, I see that you're working a lot. You're working a lot on that shadow. You're working a lot with that 15th card, right? Of setting those limits to excess, right? Maybe to excessive passion or excessive intensity, but not suppressing what you feel. It shows you're working on it. I feel like you're about to reach a conclusion, and this has to do with bringing that shadow work to a conclusion.
Em,
It's like something inside you, something that had been kept hidden. When it comes to relationships, romantic relationships, love, it's like you finally realize it. That is, I recognize this pattern of intensity. Sometimes this can be expressed as jealousy, possessiveness, dominance, control, right? That is, I realized that this was kept inside and was starting to get activated. But nowadays, I'm not the Leo I used to be, right? The one from the past. And I have tools to work on that shadow, to recognize it, to accept it, integrate it, understand it, and to release it. That's why we see that here you're going to be putting an end to certain repeating patterns of this shadow, right? It's like saying this shadow doesn't have control over me, but I have control over this shadow. Certain thoughts you had will be released because you're going to realize this way of expressing myself. It's not benefiting me in this relationship. I want a healthy relationship. I want to build something real. A relationship, something real with someone. That's why we see this ending you've decided on, right? This decision to let go of certain attachments or behaviors. I feel like you have the opportunity here. There's more desire to build something together, to take those first steps, right? To open yourself up to a new life emotionally and as a couple, to leave things behind, right? To these influences from the deepest part of the unconscious, and to start a new phase as a couple or in a relationship, like growth, like prosperity, a healthy relationship, a relationship with a lot of emotional abundance, of new experiences, of new adventures as well. That's why I feel that the main theme of this reading has to do with shadow work, and what the other person in a relationship is reflecting back to you about yourself, about how you relate to the other person, and how you express your love to them. Let's see what we have, Leo. In the oracle, this is the Egyptian oracle. Let's go with some advice or a message for you. Dear Leo, you have here fragility, and this is card 16, the Tower.
Leo,
Leo, there are moments that surprise us when we feel shaken inside. Our structures are shaken, those things we were holding on to, those things that gave us stability. But it's because there's something the energy is telling you that has to change, that can't go on like before. Then this tower arrives with its revelation that suddenly awakens us and pulls us out of what we thought we knew, out of our comfort zone. There may be, pay attention, some situations, some unexpected, that put us to the test and stir us deeply inside. The point is not to fall into crisis, but to use this unexpected situation to transform ourselves internally.
internamente.
Dear Leo, this is what we have seen for all of you regarding the overall energy available to you. Have a beautiful day, everyone, and I'll see you here next time.